See the intent straight away from the Fijians. Yep, it's another penalty.
Have you been to Fiji, Jim?
I haven't.
I went there for my 50th birthday. Their national newspaper, maybe 100 pages. Rugby, 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 politics. Rugby, 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 murder. Rugby, it is phenomenal. Really? Every piece of grass.
Really?
All the club games on a Saturday and all that, 60 minutes long, 30 minutes each way. Because they've just got so many games on.
So gifted. Yeah. You know, if they had more funding and they had more resources, I don't want to say they'd win the World Cup, but you look at the teams that have won the World Cup in recent years, there is that influence. Well, I say recent years, New Zealand. You look at New Zealand's best players, you know.
Every good France team's got a Fijian in it.
From the South Sea Islanders, you know, the Fijians are just so gifted. You know, genetically, the way that they're made up. Yeah, like your ultimate rugby player, and great people as well.
Absolutely. Brilliant, great, sociable people. And a bit sensitive now with that World Rugby idea that seems to have been hopefully benched very quickly, because it was fairly abysmal, Jim, to have anything that was going to take the... Thank you.
Big carry, 2 metres out by Habimana. Sorry, Levalu. Number 17, we see him just in his shirt there.
Johnny's the referee apparently, so hope he has a good one. Hey, they're not a small team, this Fiji team.
They're not. They don't fit your stereotypical, you know, 7s, 10s. You know, they've gone big. Maybe the big fellas need a run out. As we see, Lavula running again. He's obviously a big ball carrier for them at number 17. Knock on, I think just at the base. It is. Scrum-half's gone to pick it up. Slight knock on.
This will be the up and down game in this group, Jim. The winner of this, you'd expect, I would think, would probably be the team that would win the top half of the draw. Because Samurai at the top of this group, yeah. Who beat the East Africans? Oh no, Samurai beat the East Africans, yeah. So, beat Fiji Army. Well, Fiji Army. Fiji Army win. They'll be in the top half of the group. Yeah. Over the Tigers team, I think North American team in the first game.
Got a real opportunity here now. 5 metres out, you think you get to this area, most teams should score. Good line speed though by the East Africans. It's a great pass though. It's gone straight over. It's a good finish as well by Bera Ratawala.
It's just interesting. I don't think when everyone saw the Fijian Army seeded 8, you thought, oh, but this is not what we expected. They're going to be a very hard team to beat, but we thought they might come with a really, a big 7s team, if you know what I mean. This is them. Obviously their Army have got some big boys.
Yeah, but I tell you what, if there's anything that Fiji are lacking, I suppose, across the board and in the national teams as well, is the bigger parts of their game, their set piece, you know, their kind of bigger ball carriers in traffic. You know, we know how good Fiji are in the offloading as finishers.
It's funny though, anywhere in the world you go and watch a rugby match, if your team's not playing and Fiji's playing, you support Fiji, don't you? Yeah. Because you know if they do score tries, they're going to be brilliant. Yeah.
Of course. Short kick-off they always go for. It's a great take there by Philip Awua.
It'll be the East Africans' first time with the ball, Jim.
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's an awful pass and a great pick-up.
That's an impossible one to defend, that, the bounce pass. So you see the line speed from the Fijians, the charge down as well. They mean business.
He's given that as a knock-on. Would that not just be a charge down in your book?
Charge down.
Yeah. Maybe he tried to regather. I'll give the referee the doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too easy. I always go hard at referees, but it's too easy to to go harder. And they've got a tough job. You know, rugby, so many different permutations. You know, law, so much going on around you. It's really difficult to pick up things.
You watch top referees on television, it's amazing how much they get right. You watch it. I mean, there's the entertainers, obviously. There's the Welsh boy. He's just the funniest guy to watch in God's earth. I think Barnes has turned into a great referee.
Barnes is fantastic. Wayne Barnes is a brilliant referee.
I thought, you know, over the last 5-6 years, just getting better and better.
Yeah, definitely.
And you need them for these top class games.
Oh, they're everything. They're so important. Yeah. You know, the highest level.
Do you tell them that when you were playing all the time? Did you, Jim?
Oh, they were shocking when I played.
Yeah. That's just a bit unlucky for these South Africans.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. That's, you know, having watched them play, they get themselves into opportunity, they break the tackles, they get their arms free, but it's just that the next pass, you know, the knock-on, frustrating for them.
I think if you took this Fijian Army team and took a couple of the wingers that Sammy and I have got and stuck them in the outside, there'd be some team to play against. Great hands though.
They love that double switchback.
You know those sand after sand?
That's a great turnover, but in picking up the ball, he actually picked the player up and inverted him as well. It's a bit strong.
Yeah, I think it was Bakalawa, the 9. Fiji, they got turned over there and thrown around like a rag doll. That's what I mean. You know, people are talking about the Fiji Army being favourites. I've not seen enough yet. I've just not seen enough.
I think everyone, years gone by, Jim, there was a guard force Fiji team that used to come here when the tournament maybe wasn't quite as good, and basically if you kicked the ball to them, it was a try.
Yeah.
But this is a different. The rugby's far better now, and this isn't a traditional Fijian team at first sight, anyway.
Oh,
but that was a traditional.
Commentators curse again. A massive hit there by Katon Boy, try scorer.
Chance to.
Just this way you want to see them go, don't you? A little bit of space, looking to get their arms free.
Oh, it's turned over.
Got it on. See the East Africans struggling a little bit with fitness. They're blowing. Hands on their knees. We can see them here in the wide channels.
Not going looking in support, are they? And they've turned it over there.
And this is where it's really dangerous now. The East Africans really fatigued. It's tough out there. Ball's been in play a long, long time.
Come wide to the 9 here.
Got
he
a
might
real
go.
option. Got a bit of footwork on the outside. He's gone. Great tackle.
Oh, that's the second time he's been picked up in the game.
Yeah, it has, yeah. It's a great tackle there by Viliami Mourant, 15, East Africa.
Very tight affair here between Mourant Fijian Army, Africans. 8 points separating these sides.
Last minute. We're in now with this first half. Which is, you know, one of the good things, they've got a very good defence. I probably should note that, which you wouldn't normally be speaking about with the Fijian teams, but they have. They're very aggressive. They get off the line. They're putting big shots in. They seem quite controlled, he says.
Inside man just misses him as you say it, but I don't know if the kick was the option there, Jim.
Yeah, it's like pushing the back.
Neck roll. Yeah. I think that's line out. Well, they'll have one more go here in this half, Jim.
Yeah, probably would have wanted to get them to halfway.
What?
From what we've seen, Jim, I think they're just going to hit it up through the middle and recycle and recycle. I don't think they'll be going too wide here. That should be a good commentator's curse. It'll go out
Again,
right.
I think we've had about 6 of them in the last 10 minutes.
Oh, So what they do is they lose the line out.
The East Africans have gone wide off that turnover line out. Throw everything at it now. I'd love to see them just have a proper go. Space out here on the wing if they can get it. There you go. Oh, 2-on-1 now as well with 15.
Oh, it's just...
It's a poor pass.
Poor pass, and maybe not their quickest player out wide either. Yeah, it was a poor pass.
Yeah, you need to finish that. 2-on-1, you've got to draw him in. And it's a walk-in. Turnover there, no. Bit like it, bit more like it though. Kick through to nothing.
Half time. So Jim, you're at Doddy tonight. Have you any other official work this week?
I have. I try not to look too far in front schedule-wise. Speaking at one of the local clubs on Thursday night.
Cricket Club, Sandy Bay?
Sandy Bay, there we go, that's the one.
They've been very named. They used to be called Aberdeen, then Cricket Club, and now they're Sandy Bay, yeah. But they won the Grand Championship this year.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll give them a shout out then. And then doing a bit round the sevens.
I'll go and have a look after I'm off. So the official flyback date, Jim, when is it?
It's meant to be Sunday night.
So we'll have a beer Monday, eh?
It's meant to be midnight Sunday. So,
That's not good planning, Jim.
it's great planning. It's great planning. Imagine being a week here, doing what we're doing, and then your final day is your biggest day. And then you've got to try and crawl home on Monday. So, no, got 4 kids to get back to. Got a semi-final build-up in Europe as well.
Yeah, the last time I went home, and I went home for Scotland, Ireland and Scotland, Wales, and I flew out here late on Wednesday night for Scotland, Wales, and I was not in the business club, and my suitcase arrived on Saturday night after the game. I got diverted, so I was in Marks and Spencer's and Mountain Warehouse outfit, looking classy in hospitality. Have I just done some advertising I'm not meant to do?
Of course.
Yeah. I don't think either of the outlets would like to see me in their clothes, though. Well, hard to call again, Jim, but I think the Fiji Army might just have them tied up here.
Yeah, I can't see the Fiji Army losing, but yeah, pretty poor game so far, let's be honest.
So Andy and you, the blog, it's still going great, Jim?
Yeah, no, the podcast is going well. It's a podcast.
Yes, sorry,
What's a blog?
I'm nearly 60, mate. I'm nearly 60.
Old school.
Something that goes on over the interweb. It goes, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, podcast's still going well. Gooley's on later on comms. I was on with comms with him earlier.
He's back on with Terry, I think, after when there's one swap over. Yeah.
Melissa Nasi Cecilia with a conversion.
Oh, was a try.
The Fijian Army on the 12-0 here against East Africans.
Why is Gemma going to get that ball?
Sneaked in under the radar. And by the way, they were about 5 yards offside for the kick-off, but they got away with it.
Turnover that, no.
Well, East Africans have got to score now, Jim. I mean, I know there's a whole half to go, but not really look like it.
Yeah, I don't know if they've got a score in them. I don't want to speak horribly derogatory of teams. I would like to see them score. I've not seen the skill set at the minute. As I said, this Fijian Army defence is quite good.
The one thing I think it's evident so far is you don't want to run straight at them. Yeah.
No,
Which sadly you had to do in your career all the time, didn't you?
I just used to tip the ball to the next man.
Real contest for the ball in there, and that's maybe a wee bit unlucky for these East Africans actually.
I think the counter rucks come in.
I think the ref and a lot of times would have called the Fijians out of that actually. It was a bit messy, but got the counter rock, got the knock on.
Yeah, I think the scrum half on Suma. East Africa was trying to get the ball out there. Was it Patrick Patty? See that again.
One thing I'm looking for today, I did say, because last year, I want one of the Project Waterboy shirts, the Doddy Tartan ones. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, they're brilliant. They should sell them off.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? They should put a few together.
I mean, the only thing is when they wear the shorts, they look like they're wearing onesies or something like that. That's one of these things, eh?
Patty down the floor, looks in a bit of pain.
Yeah, it does.
Groin, knee.
Ah, he's up. Well done, son. But he's coming off, yeah. Looks like a knee.
Yeah, he didn't look comfortable. He got caught in that counter rock. I don't know whether he was at the base about to pass.
Patrick takes the box there, leaves the field.
Let's see if the Fijians can launch something off this, put the game to bed.
Right line.
Oh, that's...
One on line there.
That was a class try out of a first phase rugby.
Was.
The big number 10 in the midfield has got a great skill set for a huge man.
Yeah, he was.
Picks on the afterburners and
Try scored by Vatarua. Keeps saying open grass in front of him, open plastic. It's a good finish, full goal conclusion now, unfortunately for the East Africans. Twist and shout. I like this song actually.
Yeah, sure,
I
yeah.
don't mind it when it scores a try.
No, score a try is fine, absolutely, yeah, you know.
Fiji's so good at this, aren't they? Off the back of his head.
Yeah, but when the ball's not running for you, you know, he's knocked it back there, the East Africa's on it and he's just tipped it on. It's just, when the ball's not running.
Schroeder, number 2 for East Africa. Don't know what happened there. He said Paul got slam dunked off that kickoff.
So anyway, Jan, it must be good being away from the UK. I mean, you've exited the UK this weekend, which, I mean, and exiting anything in the UK is quite difficult at the moment.
Mate, I don't understand anything to do with politics. I just know that it is a farce in the UK at the minute. And it's snowing in Scotland today, my wife said. I know, go figure. And we're sat here in Hong Kong, commentating on a game of rugby in my shorts and t-shirt. And if I could put my sunglasses on and see the pitch, I would. I can't, so they're not on.
Yeah, but you're missing the chance to go snowboarding, all that sort of thing. Freeze, be miserable.
It's not that kind of snow.
No, is it that grey, sleet, miserable stuff?
Yeah, and horizontal wind coming in from the North Sea of Norway.
The sort of welcome to Edinburgh, we don't like you sort of weather, right? Yeah. Thank you.
Free kick off that scrum for an early push. Fiji up hard in defence again. East Africans love to see them just throw everything at it now. Oh, that's great footwork there by Mugarewa. Big number 3.
Another penalty. What, tap quick and just keep it on, keep it going. Oh, I think.
Oh,
Oh, the big fella's done really well there because his ribs were right open when he caught that above his head.
big collision there.
Oh, great intercept, but then it's gone the other way.
There we go. We've seen them. Oh, I was going to say he nearly got caught then, but yeah, we've seen him score. Opportunist try.
Heels there.
Well, he's still
Alan
in the game.
Ottim.
19-5, surely going to be 19-7. 12 points in it, 3 minutes, you never know.
Number 6.
Yeah, it was just that bounce pass again. They beat the Fiji defence. They've mentioned they've got a good defence.
Well, they actually took the intercept in tight there and then threw it away, Fiji. Yeah, well, you know, bit of common sense hit the ground, would have been fine.
It's interesting to talk about the song. So at Saracens, beginning of the season, you'd pick a song, and then whenever you scored your try, your song would come on. Yeah, mine never came on. Yeah, no. I had a great song as well. It was Guns N' Roses.
I mean, it's the same thing in my somewhat less stellar rugby career. I mean, they wouldn't have had to play many for me either. And probably when I was scoring tries, it was probably in an LP or something, or a cassette recorder. But you know, I'd have been going for Piano Man or something like that, something masculine like that, mate. You know.
And if we went over the try line, it was a celebration, more than one song.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and that's just bobbled up. Knock on.
Has. Quite an error-strewn game. As I said, comfortable victory for the Fiji Army. You know, they lost a couple of players in.
Without showing anything again, really, Jim.
Yeah, maybe this is what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe they're keeping everything back.
I think when they come up against a Samurai or one of the really top grade teams, we'll see what's happening. I mean, that Samurai team, they all play at Beer Plenty, they play together, you know, half of them. So, you know, they're a team and they're quality. So, but you can imagine it'll be pretty physical.
Yeah, well, with the Samurais are up next, aren't they, against the Tigers? Right in saying?
Yep, Samurai are up against the CCIG Tigers, which I must admit I missed the briefing earlier on this week because of that. Work expecting me to turn up rather than do leisure things. But I think they're a North American team, CCIG Tigers,
Okay,
actually.
yeah.
It was a great thing with their player earlier on. There was a kick through, and the guy was running beside the referee at the top of his voice shouting at his players, block the runners, and the referee was running beside him, you know, in a very North American accent, which I thought just maybe wasn't the smartest thing.
Not giving anything away.
Well, minute and a half, Jim. Don't suppose...
Not a lot happening really, is there?
No, well, there's nothing actually. Minute and a half to go. You really just don't want to see the referee resetting the scrum, do you? There is, you know, what do you reckon, Jim? In a game of rugby, when you reset the scrum, should the clock stop?
Yes.
I think so. I do think so.
Yeah,
I think there's gotta be.
I've had to think about that because the amount of time wasted, but it's almost, you know, you could be adding 10, 15 minutes onto the game though. Do you know what I mean? That's why if you're stopping the clock, but I think they're a lot better now, but especially professionally. Like, as much as you'd probably like an old school scrum, I used to love scrummaging. It's almost been taken out now. They just want to set scrum, ball in, and if the scrum goes down and the ball's at the back, use it. Like, and I'm all for that.
I'm all for that. For that. Yeah. But I mean, when they get these constant resets and it's late in the game, I just think the whistle should just stop. The clock should stop. That's the other thing I was talking about. They seem to penalise teams now for losing scrums. You know, if you lose a scrum, suddenly it's a penalty against you. But to me, it's just you've just lost the scrum.
That's actually right.
Yeah. Because I still love to see a contest.
Yeah, you can't beat a good scrum, can you? Like, that's it. I mean, the rugby purists, but you know, now the fans just want to see open play, don't they? This is why, you know, sevens has taken off, and it is continuing to take off because it's just free flow. It's just so much easier to consume that game. Obviously, the 10s as well. It's an easier game to watch because you haven't got the intricacies of, you know, the set piece that can be.
Really, you're sitting down on a Saturday night, you've got a beer. You know, Saracens are going to play Exeter, you know, or Saracens, big European game. You're going to watch that rather than 7-a-side rugby.
Oh no, of course, yeah, no, of course.
Well, that's pretty quick. And
Talking of sevens.
That's the guy I was telling you had a good skill set. He maybe... Yeah, he's been turned over. But hey, game's dead, I suppose.
Yeah, go on, kick it out. No, he's going. He was on left there as well. He's gone the wrong way, but he looks quick.
There's a pass behind somebody that doesn't really want it.
Yeah, I just think for the East Africans, just their passing ability, their basic skills just probably aren't quite up to the level.
Just under pressure. I mean,
Yeah.
like, don't get me wrong, put them out against an average club team and they're going to hammer them. But this
Exactly
is
what it
top
is.
flight rugby. Okay.
Full time it up on it. Fuel lead, the Fijian Army, Fijian Army. Victorious against the Hunters, the East African, 19 points to 7. The action just keeps on coming. Fuel lead now. Samurai International. Feeling strong in their first game. Taking a pin to play against Tigers Rugby.